give you a little love right here.
All right, right back at you with another ISO Swish episode. Mark, what are we the home of?
Man, we're the original, and I put that in air quotes, the original home of hoops and kicks.
And who we got on our show? Who we got on our show today, man? What's up?
Man, we got the dynamite brother, my brother, your brother, our brother, my blood brother, Scott Lowry from the ATL in the house.
What's up, big boy?
What's up, fellas? What's going on?
That's how they do it.
That's how they do it. Throw it up in the A, that's how we do it,
How we do it in DC, Mark? We do like DC or what do we do? What do we do here?
We do DC.
All right, guys. So look, man, this has been a crazy week in the NBA. It was free agency week. There's so many trades, so much money being thrown at bums. Now, so much money being thrown at so many different people. Mark, take us kind of around the world. Give me a couple of topics, hot topics that's going on right now. Trades, trade rumors, whatever you want to talk about. Floor is yours.
Well, the biggest trade rumor right now, I guess, is the beard James Harden and the Russell Westbrook sort of semi fiasco. What's going to happen down there in Houston? Mm-hmm. And that thing for me was when Russell Westbrook came there, to me it was the beginning of the end already. I thought because it's who's going to be his Robin to James Harden's Batman, and that's the question of the day, I think. And they tried it with Dwight Howard. They brought Dwight Howard in from the Lakers back in 2013, and they made the conference finals in 2015. Dwight Howard won it out, so they shipped him out. Then they brought in CP3, your man, your boy,
right?
CP3.
My boy,
your boy. He's a Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer. That worked out for about a year or so. And then he won it out. That relationship soured. So then they brought in Russell, and Clint Capella was out, and then they did with the small ball, So and now it's just Russell Westbrook wants out, James Harden wants out. It's just like a matter. Can he play with somebody who's an A-list superstar, or does he need somebody of a lesser value to come in and be the Robin to his Batman?
So the big rumor is him going to Brooklyn. You think that can work?
With the contract situation and everything, I think it can work. Brooklyn's going to ask for the farm, of course. I'm sure from Houston, but who do they have left on Houston? They got PJ Tucker, Eric Gordon.
But Mark, at the end of the day, nobody's going to care about Houston. Everybody's going to care about Brooklyn. Do you think the Brooklyn Nets can win? And when I say win, at least Eastern Conference Championship. And Scott, feel free to chime in with a Kyrie, KD, Beard combination.
Yeah, I think so. Looks like they just re-signed Joe Harris. They added Jeff Green. He's a journeyman, man. We all love Jeff Green.
DMV represent.
Georgetown cat.
Represent.
Yeah, DMV. Yeah, and Landry Shamet and Bruce Brown. So they're building up pieces behind KD and Kyrie just in case the James Harden thing doesn't work out. And I think with this squad they have now put together and in the beginnings of it, I think they're on the way to the championship, man. I think they're going to win a championship. That's mark my word this year.
That's your hot take, Mark? That's your hot take?
That's my hot take.
This is hot take. He's sticking by his
So
nets.
you're telling me if Harden comes to Brooklyn, they will win a championship?
Oh, clearly. I think it's as long as they stay healthy, as long as the beard's groomed and KD is fed, Kyrie's shaking and baking, rings are coming.
Okay. Speaking of grooming, Scott, your beard looks good, man. What do you think, man? Do you think Brooklyn can win a championship with Harden?
I had to tighten it up. I don't know, man. I mean, you're talking about somebody that gets the ball and dribbles it for 15 seconds and everything, and it's most likely 90% he's going to shoot. Yeah. You don't have enough balls up there, man. You got Kyrie, you got KD, but Mark, you left out. Hey, Karis LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie. They're loaded. Those guys.
Right.
They got a lot of names up there that's. I'm actually excited to see them play with KD, Karis LeVert, and that. Right. I really would like to see them without Harden. I don't know. I feel some more drama coming. There's a lot of egos in the NBA, man. A lot of egos.
Right. But if Harden comes, Karis LeVert is bouncing. I mean, he's got to be.
Yeah, they're gonna have to. I think so. Yeah. You're gonna have to free up some space, some money, and
Right.
What's the
right,
era? It's the era of the super trio teams. The super duo. It took LeBron a minute to figure out, how to play with D Wade. Until D Wade said, "Hey, look, man, this is your team." So it takes the superstars that are like that together a minute to figure it out. And I just don't think nobody has figured it out with James Harden yet, man. It's
right. Nobody's figured him out.
And I'm trying to figure out what's the deal. Why are they trying to bounce from Houston? Is it because Daryl Morey left? New coach, young coach. I don't know.
Well, supposedly what I've read is that the
jumping ship.
Is that the owner is a complete Trump-loving racist.
Yeah, I did hear about that. They said
they're like we out. They're like we out. So they're not going to deal with it. Yeah. Anyway, so speaking of Trump, which reminds me of the DMV, where he currently lives for a short period of time, which reminds me of John Wall. What is going on with John Wall wanting to bounce, man? What's the deal, Scott? What's the deal?
I don't even want to hear that kind of talk, man.
I know my brother doesn't want to hear that.
I'm so excited to see him come back with Beal. I mean, people slept on Bradley, man, last year. He got no respect, man. 30 points a game. Hello.
He was second leading scorer in the league, man.
Yeah. And, they, couldn't barely get in the All-Star game and all that. Plus, him bringing Wall back, I mean, I really can't expect him to be 100%. Achilles is a serious injury. Chris, you know about that?
No doubt. I know all about it.
You've been
all about it.
But I'm excited to see him play. And I think why is he ready to the rumors? He's ready to bounce. What? Just because the GM said Brad has the keys to the city now? I mean, man, egos, man, can go a long way in the NBA. But I want to see that. I want to see that matchup again. They brought Davis Bertans back.
Right.
They wanted to keep him. Thank goodness. Yeah. Solid shooter.
The Latvian laser.
The Latvian laser.
Yeah. Hachimura's coming up. So
I like Hachimura.
I think like Mark and I discussed it earlier. Wall's contract is hard to move, man. So hopefully that will keep him in DC, man.
In DC. Yeah. Hopefully. I can't. It's like I can't even see the Wizards without John Wall. I mean, it doesn't even make sense to me.
It's been his team, up until now.
Without a doubt. So speaking of people that have gotten the bag, gotten the money, right? Do you think Gordon Hayward to the Charlotte Hornets is worth? He got $195 million. No, he got
140. I think it was 140.
Yeah. He got $30 million a year. I'll just say that. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that he's worth that?
No, that's 29. That's 29 million more than he's worth, man. I think they do stays injured.
Wow.
Stays injured, man. He's a bum, man. I never like go. I mean, he's a second string. Come in and clean up guy. He's not a star. I don't know.
But before he got hurt, Mark, he was an all-star. He was an all-star, and he was starting on a very, very solid Boston Celtics team.
My second team, the Hawks, were looking at it, but I'm kind of glad Charlotte scooped him up, to be honest with you. Just because of the injury thing, man. I can't trust the dude, right, with this history of injuries. I mean, you can't blame him, but that's just, that's just how
Okay. So Gordon Hayward gets a big thumbs down from ISO Swish.
Thumbs down, man.
So Scott, you brought up the Hawks. So we got Rondo going to the Hawks. I'm assuming to tutor Ice Tray. And I love John Collins. I love who they get in the draft. Who the Hawks get in the draft?
Okonkwo?
Yeah.
The big Okonkwo, the center from
USC.
Right. Yeah, I love him. Tell me about the Hawks, man.
And they got a nice guard from LSU. Led all the rookies last year. So and they're making a bid for Bogdanovich, like everybody else is. But today he signed the offer sheet. So
he did sign the offer sheet. Okay.
Yeah, he signed the offer sheet. So waiting to see if Sacramento is going to match. I don't know how bad they want him and everything. But I think they will look good. And they got Devin out of there. Got Chris Dunn. It's okay pick and everything. But they're gonna look good. You got DeAndre Hunter come back another year. John Collins is still solid. That's
you haven't said one name yet, and I'm waiting to celebrate.
Well, John Collins is 21-10.
Not John Collins.
Oh, Ice Tray is leading the team.
Not Ice Tray.
I like the fact that what? I like.
Where's Cam? Talk about Cam Reddish.
Cam Reddish.
You know you want to talk about the Duke boys.
You want to talk about the Duke crew. I know.
Right.
Cam Reddish is a work in progress. The second half of the season last year, he was
balling
up. Yeah, he was balling. So I was happy to see that because first half of the season,
Doo-doo.
looked like a rookie. He looked like
Yeah,
a
He was
like a
stinking up the
rookie
joint. Yeah.
yeah, that's crazy. So, all right, so that's Atlanta Hawks. So, Mark, let's talk light-skinned brothers, man. Kelly Oubre to the Golden State Warriors. What do you think now that Klay Thompson is basically done, and hopefully his career is not completely done? Do you think Kelly Oubre can hold it down with Oubre and Curry and Wiggins? Do you think that team is really going to be decent?
People talk about this is the second coming of the Warriors, and it absolutely was the second coming of the Warriors before Klay Thompson went down with the injury. But any team that Kelly Oubre lands on, I'm still hating the fact. I'm still salty that he left the Wizards. I'm still salty the Wizards let him go. That dude was up and coming. He's got hella potential. But he's a swing player. Post him up. He can hit outside. Put him on the floor with Steph Curry, Wiggins, and Draymond tutoring him still as a young cat. That's going to be a bomb squad. I think that even without Klay, Kelly Oubre in the mix is gonna make the Warriors a semi-splash brother ready.
Right.
Yeah, I like that.
So much money. Go ahead, Scott. I'm sorry.
No, I like that pickup. His motor is always running, man. That's what I like about Oubre.
Yeah, I like Oubre a lot. So tell me about the bag. Okay, Donovan Mitchell. He had an unbelievable. The war he had with Jamal Murray in the playoffs was
oh my goodness,
some of the best thing I've ever seen in basketball.
Yes.
So they just gave him today $40 million a year. Okay. Do you think he's worth that?
Let me start this off with. I talked to an older brother years ago, and he just basically gave me the basic rule of free agency. It's not how much you're worth; it's how much you can get.
Right.
That's what it comes down to.
Secure the bag.
Secure the bag. Most contracts in the NBA are overpaid. That's just
but Scott, are they really overpaid? Because the owners are making hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars.
I don't want to say most. I'm gonna say a lot. I say a lot, but yeah, you got to pass their revenue down too. I mean, these guys are the ones that are bringing those daggone numbers up for the TV contracts and all that stuff. So you got to pass that money on down to the brothers who got you there, which is the players, but not the guys. I mean, like you said about Hayward. I mean, is he worth 30 million a year? He was going to get 34 for 1 year, but he said bump it. I'm going to secure me a few more years. That's why he did the long term. So it's a money game. You got to be smart with it. Got to have the right agent, and not the wrong person in your ear.
Right.
That's what it comes down to.
Right.
Exactly.
But Mark, he is a monster though.
Yeah, he's a beast, man. And
Donovan Mitchell worth it. Yeah.
He's one of the cats. Like Scott said, he's definitely worth the money, man. He's showtime in the NBA, if anything, man. And you got to lock that dude down. You can't let him even think about going anywhere or signing offer sheets or anything with other teams. You got to lock him up early, and that's what they did in Utah, man.
Right. So let me hit you guys with some quick hitters, okay? So just tell me what you think. Just 10 seconds. Tell me what you think. Montrezl Harrell to the Lakers. What do you think?
For me, great pickup. Serious upgrade from Dwight Howard. Serious upgrade. And his shoe game is numero dos next to PJ Tucker.
Okay. Scott, Tristan Thompson to the Celtics.
That means he's going to help, no doubt. I mean, somebody like that is definitely going to help you in the paint.
Right.
It remains to be seen, how much can he be consistent offensively? We'll see. But he'll help them out. I mean, don't look for him to have, superior numbers, but we'll see.
Right. Okay. Do you think the Lakers, with all these different moves that the NBA is making, straight up, do you think the Lakers can win a championship next year? Or I think they actually have a better team now.
Yeah, they're in line. I mean, you get Montrezl Harrell over. Come on, man. They got Schroeder too. We got Schroeder, man. Schroeder,
not Schroeder.
Schroeder.
Gizmo.
Yeah.
Right.
The patch.
Right, the patch.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, he can. Schroeder's good because if you want to compare him to Rondo, he's really, really similar. Long arms, handle the ball, but he got a little better outside shot than Rondo. Yeah. And he got youth on his side. So, man, Lakers are definitely in line, man.
Right, Mark, you don't think the Lakers can win a championship next year as currently constituted?
I think they can. I mean, they went out and got players to replace players that they lost. I think they had the game plan to do that all along. But people were going to jump ship after that. That typically happens when a team wins an NBA championship. But like I said, once again, with the Brooklyn Nets in line, if they stay healthy, stay on point, Kyrie stays somewhat focused and doesn't get out that head game, I really think the Brooklyn Nets have a shot at most definitely coming out of the Eastern Conference as the Eastern Conference finalists and winning the NBA championship hands down.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready for the Chris hot take of the week?
Come on,
we're
baby.
ready.
Come on.
This is the hot take of the week.
Uh-oh.
Seth Curry, not Steph, but Seth Curry going to the Philadelphia 76ers will put them in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Wow.
Probably playing up against Miami or Brooklyn. I'm going to tell you why.
All right.
Because with Danny Green and the new cat from Kentucky, Maxey, will spread the floor so that Ben and Embiid, and with some Doc Rivers coaching, can rock the house. I'm going with Steph Curry is my number one Twitch dude to take Philly to the championship.
To the championship.
Hot take, baby.
Hot take.
Wow.
That's a bold prediction, man. That's a bold. Philly. I gotta give it to Philly, man. Philly's stacking up. They're stacking their team, man. Ben Simmons still can't shoot worth a lick.
He don't need to. He got shooters there. He's got three good shooters. Danny Green, Maxey, and Steph Curry, they can shoot it. Okay. So he don't have to shoot.
I'm taking Danny Green out the mix because he's streaky. And I don't know how he's going to fit it. I mean, I know he's going to be, amongst the league leaders in the 3-point percentage being with Philly, but he's going to have to take an awful lot of shots on that squad.
But he straps up, so he's one of the best wing defenders in the league too, though. And Ben Simmons was vying for. Ben can definitely defend, without a doubt. Definitely defend.
And the coaching, the coaching, you can't get a better coach to get in there in Philly to start that thing off rolling. Yeah,
man. Your boy Seth got a lot of pressure. He's playing for his father-in-law too, so
right.
maybe he will knock him down. He's gonna have to knock him down. Just like we said, Ben Simmons ain't shooting outside of the paint at all. He needs to work on that.
And supposedly Austin Rivers, who just left Houston, might be signing there. So that's another solid off the bench shooter, defender type guy.
Yeah.
So I think they got a really solid squad. Now, don't get me wrong, Embiid irritates the heck out of me so much because it's like
he's annoying.
Get your butt in the paint and go to work. But at the same time, it's like I think they got a solid squad. Okay, so out of everybody who got drafted, okay, we didn't really get into the draft too much because it's a crapshoot, to be honest with you, Mark. Give me one guy that you can't wait to see in the draft.
You guys already know who I'm going to say. This is the guy who I knew the Wizards were going to get after seeing him fall, and that's Obi Toppin. He's got Showtime written on. He's box office ready for the Madison Square Garden people, for New York City, for Manhattan. I think he's going to do big things. And I went on a limb last week and said this, and a lot of people vilified me at work for saying this, but I think he's Len Bias-like in his game. Man, he's got such an upside.
That's almost sacrilegious.
He's only going to get better.
Sacrilegious.
Len Bias-like. Mark my word.
Mark your word. All right, nice. Scott, who you got? Who's your must-see TV? Who's your Ja Morant, your Zion Williamson of this draft?
I think, I know it sounds cliche, but let me say number one pick, man, Anthony Edwards, man. I like I like how he's got that big body. He's a man out there. He manhandled them dudes up in the SEC last year
easily,
and that's why he was number one pick. But I want to see him, man. He got the size, he got the speed. Looks like he got the confidence. Man, it seems like he got his head on right too. So I like to see him, and I'm interested to see LaMelo. Is the hype real? We'll see. We didn't get to catch the Australian League or whatever he played in. So
saw highlights.
I saw a couple of highlights, but it doesn't really do justice, man. I want to see him with the ball in his hands for sure.
Yeah.
So look, anything else going on? NBA rumors, NBA, anything else going on? What you guys got?
What y'all think about the Clippers? I mean, now that Big Trez bounced, do they have a chance? I hear Serge Ibaka's coming in there. Now, if it was Serge Ibaka from 5 years ago, I'm like, hey, they didn't lose a beat.
Might be a shot.
But we'll see. What do y'all think about that? You think they still have a chance?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate Serge Ibaka. I'm gonna tell you why. Because my wife says he looks like an ex-boyfriend of hers.
Oh, no, you definitely hate that dude. Definitely hate that boy.
I hate Serge Ibaka. So that means, and I just don't think the Clippers. Now, honestly, I don't think the Clippers, as they're currently put together, they're not doing anything.
Wait, she went from a Serge Ibaka type dude to you? What's that? That's an upgrade, man. Upgrade.
She went from rough and nasty to silky smooth. You know,
Beyonce Sage upgrade.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
but I just don't think PG and I don't think Kawhi can really play together well because it's like two of the same position. They just don't work right. Maybe it's a new coach there, a new system. I don't know. I don't like the Clippers, and they'll always be second fiddle to Kobe Bryant's team.
What about Ty Lue bringing them up?
I don't see it. I don't see it happen. I think Denver's better than them. I think Portland might be on the come up and be better than them. Don't be surprised if a Phoenix rises up and gets the fourth or fifth with Chris Paul leading the pack. I just don't see it.
No, I mean, I think with LA, all the criticism that they took last year for bouncing out early in the playoffs or earlier than they should have, not meeting up with the Lakers at once. I think they're going to bounce back, and I think that Kawhi and Paul George, I think they're going to be on a mission, man. I can't count them out right now. I can't count them out. It's a little early for that.
I think they're on a mission, but I got a feeling if they don't reach the Western Conference Finals, or at least win, they're going to blow that team up.
They might blow that up.
I think Kawhi can bounce. He can bounce after this year, right?
After this year,
he'll be gone. Yeah. He'll be gone. He'll be playing with Katie, you know, or somewhere. Who knows? Who knows? All right, guys. So look, let's talk about Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is what, 5 days away? Tell me your favorite Thanksgiving side dish.
All of them. All of them, right?
Everything.
No, you got to pick one. Right. What is it?
For me, it's the cornbread stuffing, and so like I said, it's like potato salad. Everybody can't make it. You know, everybody doesn't do it right to the specs. Right. But if it's got that little hint of celery and nice chicken broth flavor going out all through and throughout the stuffing, then it's okay with me, buddy. Stuffing on my plate, in my belly. Yeah.
Okay, how about you, Scott? What's your favorite?
First of all, if you represent, man, you gotta call it dressing, man. That's stuffing. Yeah, it's really very suburban, bro.
Hey, man, that's what it is.
Hey, bud, that's what it
stuffing, dude. You come down here and they'll torture you for that, man.
They'll vilify me for that. I'm sure.
It's dressing, man. Of course, macaroni and cheese. Got to lead the list. I mean, if you got the right macaroni and cheese, close second. What a lot of people don't like, I don't know why. I love my cranberry sauce, man. I love the cranberry sauce. Yeah, the jelly, the whole berry. I don't care.
Whole thing. Yeah, mine is Gwen makes this like real rich, sticky candy yams, and I take the candy yam juice and I spray it over everything on my plate. Okay, it's like everything is drowned in candy yam juice. So the candy yam is really, if you don't have the candy yams, everything else doesn't count. Okay, so it's gotta have that. So Thanksgiving. So I know, Scott, you're gonna be home. I'm sure everybody's gonna have small gatherings for Thanksgiving because
I'll be with my kids.
Okay, good. That's good. That's good.
Dinner with my kids,
So of course the reason why we're not gathering is because of COVID. Question for you guys: when the vaccine comes out, a month from now, 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, whatever, will you take it?
For me, yes, I have clinics on my route, and I've already been promised, to promised one of the vaccines from one of them. So, I'm gonna throw caution to the wind and just take the injection, man. Since I've had like 4 or 5 tests already, why not, go for it? I'm in.
Okay. So how about you, Scott?
You were working them on your route for a dose, yo, man. That's right. Yeah, Can I get a shot, man?
You're back in here.
Yeah, no, I'm hoping. I'll probably still go through the insurance route, but they're just, it's legitimate, of course. But I think I just want to. I want to go ahead and knock it out, man. Knock it out.
So why do you think? I mean, I'm Scott. What are you going to do? Are you going to take it?
I want the 95% one. The 95% successful rate one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take it, man. Bump that, man. This ain't nothing to play with, man. We've lost a lot of people. And I'm not even gonna go down the conspiracy route about what could happen. That's why they testing people. Nothing's 100%, but it's better than catching and not being prepared.
Yeah. Besides all the crazy clinical trials of Tuskegee and all those kind of things, why are we as a black folks, people of color? Why are we so scared to take this vaccine? All I hear from people of color is like, I don't
Trust me.
I don't know. I don't know if
that.
I'm gonna take this.
Yeah, we hear. I hear that too.
If Fauci looks me in my eyes and says, Chris, take the vaccine, I'm gonna take the vaccine. Period.
Yeah.
So
he's my guy on the mountaintop. Sitting cross-legged with the sham. What is the shawl? The robe on. He's that dude at the top of the mountain that I'm listening to about the vaccine, man. I'm taking his word.
Right.
Just call him Moses. You just call
him.
Moses.
But I mean, brother.
Who was that movie with Dr. J? A Fish to Save Pittsburgh.
Fish to Save Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Moses got me.
Yeah, that's crazy. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. We're gonna slide off that. Roy Jones, Mike Tyson this weekend. Who you got, Mark?
Man, I saw pictures of Tyson before, pictures of when he was in the 20s and what he is now. He looks pretty much the same. He looks rough and ready. Roy Jones is too small for him. I think if Tyson gets a hold of him with a couple uppercuts, lights out for Roy Jones.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, Scott?
Well, like y'all was talking about earlier about medical people who keep a lot of paramedics on standby. For Roy Jones,
keep them ready.
Roy might get pummeled. I don't know, man.
I mean, it is considered not a fight, but an exhibition. I'm hoping that it doesn't get that serious.
Mike ain't treating it like exhibition the way he's been talking.
He's out to kill. Yeah,
right.
Out for the kill.
Hey, Mark, let me ask you something. What's pretty much one of your favorite movies of all time?
So, Shaft, of course, is my all-time favorite movie.
Right.
And we just alluded to A Fish That Saved Pittsburgh is on my top 10 list as well.
Okay, how about you, Scott? Give me like one or two of your favorite movies of all time. And there's a reason why I'm going here with this.
It's funny. Mark and I growing up, we used to watch Shaft. Back in DC, they would show it on Saturday night, and then they would show it again on Sunday, like noon. We watch it both times. So that's how it became my favorite movie too. Anything James Bond too. Anything James Bond.
Love James Bond. Yeah. Now, the reason why I'm asking y'all that is because one of my favorite movies of all time is about to come out on, I think it's March the 2nd, Amazon Video, part 2, the second version of Coming to America.
Oh, okay, man.
So that's one of my favorite movies of all time. I can literally almost quote that movie. Put it this way, I got more quotes on that movie than the whole 5 seasons of The Wire. Okay, so I love that movie. So it just got released at March 5th on Amazon Video. It's going to be coming out. I am so excited about this.
Classic.
When March 5th comes, don't call me. Don't bother me.
I can't wait to see that, man. I'll be right there with you, with the popcorn, waiting for that movie, man. I want to see Sherry Headley. Is
she going to be in the movie?
I think so. She is
in it. Yeah.
Okay. She's still part of the cast. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
You ain't never met no Martin Luther King.
Yeah. Oh, that's just ultra sperm.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for that, man. This is gonna be exciting, man. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, look, we got to roll, man. That's so we hit our fans up with a whole bunch of NBA rumors, trades, all that good stuff. And the cool thing is we don't have to wait that long. It looks like the NBA is going to start back up the third week of December. I think December 22nd or 21st. I will be sitting my butt down on Christmas morning and starting watching them games. I'm very excited about that. So it's right around the corner, so it's very, very cool. Mark, any shout outs today? Anything going on? What you got?
Man, definitely shout out to the Shoe Freak, the Wise Soul, King Tweezy. Shout out to my cousin Trelawney in Houston. She's in Pflugerville, Texas.
What's up, Trail?
That's Trail. That's our cousin Trail, Pflugerville, her family out there, man. Right on to them.
Okay. All right. What you got, Scott?
Oh, shoot. My kids, of course, my mom, dad, baby sister down in Houston, Texas, Therese. What's up?
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm a shout out
Robin Cohn in New York. She's a dynamite actress. And Crystal Cohn, she's cooking a sweet potato casserole for the Thanksgiving meal. Right on.
Okay. I'm gonna shout out my wife today. I don't like to do that too often, but she spent 7 hours this morning from 6 hours, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. stirring a pot of roux that she's going to take that roux and make what, Mark? What is she going to make with that roux?
Oh man, you know she's going what?
She's going to make a pot of gumbo.
Gumbo
with that roux for this coming weekend.
Hopefully, we wouldn't say gumbo, so I'll be starving all day now. Oh,
right. So she stood up and was stirring that thing and working that thing and back and forth, and it's like serious. So I just got to give her a shout out for doing what she does in the kitchen, along with everything else she does. But it's a
she
lot
had
of
a
work.
forearm like Popeye after she's stirring all that stuff. If you know the gumbo, she's gonna be strong to the finish.
Hey Mark, she got new. This year 2020, she got new pots for the roux, bro. She got some new pots.
Wow.
Like she got these real shiny aluminum things, right? And they real heavy. So I'm thinking, does that make the roux better? But hey, she knows what she's doing.
So let's save a little bit for the etouffee also. We gotta have some etouffee, baby.
Let me tell you guys something. People always say, Chris, can you save me some gumbo? Chris, can you save me some of this? No. There's a few things in life that I'm selfish about. One of them is food. You're not getting any of mine.
Mark, we're going over there with the bowl. We're
gonna knock down the door and get in with Tupperwares in hand. Talk about fill her up.
And speaking of cooking, shout out to Curtis, Chris's dad, because that brother makes some killer shrimp creole and gumbo. Yeah, but his shrimp creole is fire.
Right. When did you have some, Scott?
It's been a long time. It's been a minute. I need to get back on over there.
He can definitely cook, man.
He can burn in the kitchen, huh?
For sure. For sure. He can
all that New Orleans cuisine. Yeah, he can
I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite things my dad cooked back in the day, and it's not really cooking, but I guess it is. He would make grits. Okay, just like a pot of grits, no big deal. Mm-hmm. Then he would saute some onions and get the chicken livers, and he put the sauteed onions and chicken livers in the grits. Like just pop them on top with a couple of biscuits, bruh.
Oh, that's a wrap.
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah,
stick to your ribs there.
Yeah,
that's some country. That's some country eating, if anything, bro. That's country living with the K.
So, all right, guys. Well, look, make sure you guys subscribe to our channel. Look, if you don't subscribe to our channel, we're gonna stop ISO Swish. It's gonna be over. Subscribe. Over. Right. Anyway, make sure you hit us up on Instagram as well at what's our Instagram thing again, Mark?
We are at the ISO Swish Show.
The ISO Swish Show on Instagram. Make sure you hit us up with that. Scott, what's your hashtag? I mean, what's your ad on Instagram?
At Uptown Scott.
Uptown Scott.
Hey Scott, can we get some more of those gang signs from Atlanta again?
No gang sign. No, I ain't doing that John Wall thing. Man.
Right. How you doing, Scott? How you doing? Hey, I'm in there. Hey, Scott, real quick. Number one rap group of all time from Atlanta is
Outkast, baby.
Thank you.
No doubt.
Thank you. Oh, Mark, we didn't do our hip hop song of the week.
Oh yeah, we got to throw that in there, man.
We got to throw that in. I think we're gonna throw it in on the next episode. We'll throw it in because this one got kind of long.
We got a good one too. We got a good one.
So we'll do that next episode. So ATL, Outkast, I would be in 100% agreement of that. I think we're all starving for some Andre Benjamin to come out with some solo stuff.
Oh man, come with
most
something.
definitely.
Oh yeah, like dude. So get up off your ass.
Yeah, I hate dudes. I hate dudes who have like all the talent in the world, but they can't figure out how to get that stuff out. You know, it's like, dude, you're the man, like Dr. Dre and like all his stuff. Like, dude, get your stuff out. We just want to hear it. Come on, man.
Right.
Stop tripping.
Need that extra push.
I think they're perfectionists. That's what it is. They just
must probably
sitting on stuff. All right, guys. Look, y'all take care. Happy Thanksgiving to every one of our ISO Swish subscribers. We really appreciate you guys. Turkey, cranberry, all that stuff. Make sure you're safe. Make sure you're not in large gatherings because you will be sick come Christmas. It's just that simple. Okay. Basically. So would you rather be safe in Thanksgiving?
Use your head.
Yes, right. Use your head.
It's so easy. It's so easy to do.
That's right. All right, Mark. All right, Big Scott. Y'all take care, and we will see you when we see you.
Peace.